Okay, hello everyone and welcome back to Dark Souls Remastered with the Ultimate Sorcerer Guide. We are going to start off this episode by buying the final main spell in the game. And for that we get the Wisdom of a Sage trophy for picking up all the sorcery items in the main game, of course. That is a very important kind of caveat of all this. Of course, the DLC spells, they cannot be a part of, the thing you get because, like, it cannot be a part of the trophy because then it would make no sense. Anyways, Chameleon. Yeah, it turns you into a random object. You can be really sneaky with this. If you want to see the full potential of this spell, just search up on YouTube the kind of chameleon trolling videos that people have made. There's a ton of them online and all of them are pretty funny, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Sorry, just had to turn down my TV a little bit. I'm recording this super late. I looked over okay, first of all I got distracted today. I was doing all sorts of shit, playing Street Fighter, playing piano, all that good stuff, you know. And then now it's 11:30 and I realized, fuck, I'm probably gonna be getting home late from work tomorrow and I have to go and walk my dog. So I'm probably not gonna have any time to record tomorrow, and I don't wanna skip a day because I do those. Well, not all the time, but sometimes. So I don't want to have another one if I can avoid it. So you know what? It's late recording time. Normally I don't like to do this because I'm all out of focus. I can't talk. I screw up hella shit. Can't even like dodge properly. But hopefully this episode is going to be the exception to that rule. Because we're taking on Knight Artorias, who... I don't know how he's gonna go. I've not fought him with a sorcerer character in ages, so you know, this can go either way. By the way, what up, Chester?
Exactly what happened to me. We are both strangers.
Not the Linkin Park singer, of course.
At least now there are two of us.
This fool has like a nice little torch going for him there. He has his own little light fixture. Anyways, he sells a bunch of stuff. The reason I'm guessing he's here is so that you don't have to warp back all the time, you know. Like warp back to the main game. Alright. If I remember correctly, I fought Artorias the last time with the Tin Crystallization Catalyst. Don't quote me on that, but that's how I remember it. So we're gonna try it. Now, you have to understand that all of the DLC bosses are fairly resistant to magic. This is such a badass cutscene. Love. Let's stay quiet for a second. That's badass, you gotta admit. Now, I've gotta say that for me, this dude is easily... Shit. Okay, yeah, we'll be okay here. No worries. He's easily in the top 3 bosses for the whole series. Everything about him is awesome. I should not have... Yeah, I should not have used just magic. That's your time to go in because he's buffed now. And he can be a problem. Although, weirdly, he still only does physical damage. Even in his buffed state. So you can still block all his stuff. Holy shit. Okay. Never mind. Someone was asking me in one of my earlier streams how to fight Artorias as a sorcerer, and my advice in general for fighting Artorias is just to stick close to him. Oh, that's cool. Oh, they changed how this works. Okay. Well, we'll get here later during set streaming. By the way, anyone who doesn't know, probably everyone does, I stream every Saturday from 8 p.m. Central European Standard Time, 8 to 10, so like 2 hours. Most of the time we go over that easily. Oh shit, yeah, oh yeah, of course. Now, the thing about this place is, this is a major PvP hub, so I'm probably gonna have to either go offline or go into human form, or go into hollow. What up, Freed? No bowing or anything, just straight into it. This is a problem, like I get hit by laggy sorcerer shit all the time. When I try to do it, that shit don't work. That worked. Damn. Scythe running attack. Yeah, but see, this is... Is he wearing... Which shitty mask is he wearing? Yeah, obviously, first of all, this is not a PvP character. It is not decked out in any way, shape, or form to handle PvP. It has way too little vitality, way too little defense and all that, so, you know, we'll just continue like this, which sucks, you know, because I like being in human form, but it's kind of the downfall of this game. The main problem of this game is that really there's no incentive to ever be in human form. If you know how to go through the game without summoning and all that, yeah, there's no point. And as a quote-unquote advantage, when you think about it, you can essentially avoid all invasions by just going hollow the entire way. Yeah, we'll answer yes, because first of all, I like this character, Kieran. She gives you some badass weapons that I'm not going to be able to use. Under his eye. Yeah, but she's cool. I like her. I give her the soul, even though technically you should just use it because it gives you souls. It's whatever. It's not gonna... See, I just reached 50 int, so it's like not too much of an issue. Anyways, fuck, man, this fucking Fortnite is always undermining me. Trying to, you know, present myself as a serious, you know, MLG Dark Souls player here, Dark Souls speedrunner, and fucking Fortnite updates keep undermining me, destroying my credibility. So yeah, this is White Dragon Breath. This spell is a little bit of a mixed bag, I would say. As you saw, it deals a metric fuck ton of damage, to put it lightly. It also has 20 castings, which is a lot for this type of high damage spell. However, you also saw the biggest problem. Because it travels along the ground the way it does, it has trouble hitting enemies over any sort of like ledge or anything like that. Oh, but then I'm not going to be able to get the Chester invasion, right? Shit. Well, this might be something we'll have to go offline for. I think my magic wins. See, this is the thing, I don't remember dealing this much damage in my old Sorcerer character. I know I was dealing a lot of damage, but was it seriously this much, or did I just forget? Because this is like some serious shit. But again, what was I saying? Yeah, that felt satisfying. I can pretty much use this whenever I want because I have repair. But oh yeah, White Dragon Breath. You also saw its other problem. The spell itself only starts like quite a long way away from your character. I'll try demonstrating it from like an angle. So you cast it. See where it hits the ground? So that means basically any enemy that's close to you is gonna straight up low profile the spell. Apparently I start kind of coughing too when I'm recording late. It's not a symptom I've experienced before, but you know, this is not the hidden way, is it? No, it's not. I never know which one it is. But anyways, what was I talking about? So yeah, but White Dragon Breath, the damage is something that might compensate for all its downfalls. Oh yeah, there's two of them. We kind of had to be careful here because these fools, as you saw, deal quite a chunk of damage. Speaking of chunks of damage, we have Dark Orb. Now, the problem is we pretty much just got a spell that I think straight up could replace White Dragon Breath. In my eyes, at least, in terms of its like functionality. That was an accidental jump. The ones I love, you know. I love accidental jumps. Anyways, this will give us a good opportunity to show one of the DLC spells. The thing about the DLC spells is that they... Well, first of all, the unique thing about them is if they are blocked, they deal a shit ton of stamina damage to your enemy. So they can be very effective in that aspect. On the downside, most of them, maybe with the exception of Dark Bead, are kind of slow to cast. And they don't have too many uses. But most people agree that the DLC spells are fairly good. They look really cool too, especially in the remastered version. You see that they travel really quickly. Much faster than like a Soul Arrow or something. Again, not bragging, but I still think my magic is superior. And probably out of all the DLC spells, Dark Orb is the least useful, I would say. Doesn't particularly have any... Well, just basically nothing sticks out about it. There's way better ones in this area that you can just pick up. See, this is the thing. The same happens to your enemies as well if they block it. And again, you cannot see that on the NPCs, of course. And where the fuck is that hidden passage? Was it really there where... Oh, fuck. Okay. Damn. I got annihilated there. That was a frame trap if I've ever seen one. Couldn't do much about that. Should have done a sidestep left. God, now I'm talking about fucking Tekken. Using Tekken terminology. Kidding, of course, with all of that. Let's go back to White Dragon because... Maybe this spell isn't as bad as I remember. I seem to remember it being a lot worse than this. Then again, it just tore up shit, so... I don't know why that missed. Damn, the damage is insane on it. And the damage on these guys is insane as well. I think it's also a spell that can hit multiple times. White Dragon Breath. If I'm not mistaken. For bosses it's less useful, if I remember correctly. Although maybe not. Again, maybe I just completely misremember how good this spell is. Because this shit sure seems more effective than I remember it being. Okay. Why? First of all, why am I getting so many? Well, why am I getting killed so many times? I shouldn't be getting blown up this hard by this area especially. Second of all, downside, it's kind of slow to cast. So you learn something new every day. As in every death. I feel like I've done this like 8 times at this point. Now all I want to do is get the fucking pendant and move on. Nice dodge. It's not gonna help too much. Blasted. Oh yeah, that was sick. Not even bragging, but that was pretty sick. So I'm gonna use it again. You wouldn't think it, but you know, having better particle effects really can make a difference. I don't think so. All I need to do is get like 2 more dragon scales, and then once you get this thing to +5 as well, it becomes really, really powerful. Okay, just chill out, lock on. Alright. So I'm gonna check this place out again because it's not a hidden wall. Of course. I remember what the problem is. This is not a hidden wall. You need to do a... yeah, you need to have a light source. Alright, never mind. I fucked up. I fucked up. People were probably screaming at their monitors slash phones slash wherever you watch this. This is the thing, like... oh, hello. Where did this one come from? Alright, we're on a much better track here. Kill this bitch mimic. Bam. All you get out of it is a carving. Which, to be fair, was a pretty good addition. I like the carvings as a kind of an idea, even though I don't use them much. What up, counter hit? That spell effect looks really nice. Redone. Oh yeah, and there is... forgot to mention, but there is a catalyst in this area. 2 actually, in the DLC. One is the... is it called Dark Ulasil Catalyst? Something like that. It's dropped by these fools that cast magic. But I think functionally it is the exact same as the Ulasil Catalyst. Just looks different. I think. Or maybe I just dreamt that. I seem to remember it being in the game. Okay, we're in trouble. How about... I knew it. How cool would it have been if it hit the 3rd one as well? That would have been sick. Straight up aimbotting, you know. Oh yeah, they cast this as well. You just never see them do it. That does look very nice as well. Man, if nothing else, all the redone particle effects are very nicely done in this game. Looking out for that catalyst. What up? Ouch. Damn, that's a lot of damage. And it homed in on the wrong enemy. Luckily, stun lock exists in this game. So you can always get out of trouble. Yeah. You wanna see a sorcery? You're not gonna see it because I can't. There you go. I knew I could lock onto you. Twirling around like an idiot. What the? I've never seen him do that either. So here's second spell, Dark Fog. That's the poison one. If you ever wanted to cast Poison Mist and play as a sorcerer instead of a pyromancer, well, here's your chance. It can poison people very quickly. Or is that? Oh no, that was Dark Souls 2, right? Where you could literally poison people in like one casting. Because there used to be a catalyst in that game that increased the kind of effectiveness of any spell that dealt poison damage. So it's like, you know, those are pretty good addition. Pretty good additions. It is. I can't even talk this late. Is this a mimic? This is a mimic, right? Yeah, it's a mimic, of course. But with free aiming, I can take 3/4 of its life with one hit. I don't remember what point I was making before. Probably it was nothing important. Shit, I'm only 22 minutes in. I'm like busting through this area. Oh yeah, so there was an item that synergized with poison spells. And people, being MLG PvPers, very quickly figured out that that spell and Dark Fog could poison people in like one casting. Now, let me tell you that poison in Dark Souls 2 is very powerful. Much better than in this game, so it was the go-to kind of maneuver at some points. Of course, they nerfed it because... well, because they usually nerf all the cool shit. Regardless, I'm not just shit talking from. This holds true for any dev in any genre. Usually if something is cool but overpowered, it's gonna get patched. This is of course the shortcut, you know, high-speed elevator back to the surface. Sorry, yawning here. And yeah, we can just head back. I really, again, didn't expect to go through this area this quickly, even with all the deaths, because I felt like my deaths should have hindered my progress a lot more. But then again, apparently sorcery trivializes everything. Like, that Artorias fight was actually insane. Let's go back to that for a second, because it wasn't even 30 seconds, it felt like. Oh shit, of course. What? Well, that was just a lot of information and inputs happening. The information action ratio was pretty high there. It's such a... I know it's like from a book, but it's such a good lyric. Information action ratio. Feels so satisfying to say. It's from the new Arctic Monkeys album, for anyone wondering. But Artorias, yeah, that fool got lit up. Anyways, what I was trying to say about Artorias is that he is easily For me at least. Okay, we're in trouble. We're not in trouble. He's easily in the top 3 bosses in the game. For me. And not just in the game, in the series, I would say. Like, fantastic design. Great lore. Like, he's everything a good Dark Souls boss should be. Great lore. Great intro. Challenging but fair. Except when you annihilate him as a sorcerer. Just, you get a bunch of, like, cool shit from his soul. Yeah, just overall extremely well designed. You know. Holy shit. This thing has never dropped anything for me. There's only one thing it can drop, and that is the chain set. Which is weird because the chain set is literally the first armor set you can buy in the game. So having it be like some sort of like quote unquote grand reward from this enemy is a little bit strange. It sure as hell ain't that, let me tell you. Alright, well, I gotta say, this was by far one of the most efficient episodes I've ever done. I really don't think I will go on much longer. Not because I don't enjoy making this video and all that, but we got hella shit done today. And the thing is, as you saw, I'm pretty tired. And I'm surprised I performed this well. So I think the time has come to call it a day. And we'll pick it up same time, same place tomorrow. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.